Check. 1, 2. Are you watching the exit? I am currently negotiating the terms of my own sudden disappearance. Leave the neighborhood with a sense of high stakes, theatrical clearance. The dashboard is a witness, this calculated state of emergency. Trading a dull routine for a far more fashionable urgency. I pack my grievance beside a map of the coast, becoming the glamorous traveler that I've always envied the most. It's not vacation, it's strategic withdrawal from the scene. Washing my hands of every boring conversation that I've ever been in. The engine sounds like a testimony of absolute self-regard while I drive toward the salt air and toss my old car. Can you hear the rhythm of the sabotage? Sabotage. It's a beautiful day for a total mirage. Total mirage. Oh, we're charting a course through the debris of our past lives, navigating the shoreline where the reckless ego thrives. It's a panoramic view of my own authentic velocity, driven by a thirst for a brand new form of animosity. And we're moving now, defining the path like a guide with a heavy foot, turning the memories of this town into literal soup. The Pacific is a stage and I'm the only one with the script, watching the ocean while my old reputation is slowly being stripped. There's a medical precision to handle the steering wheel, an intellectual approach to how a human being is supposed to feel. Don't mistake my smile for a generic symptom of seasonal joy. I'm just enjoying the fact that there's no one left to annoy a sudden relocation. I promoted myself to the head of a very small nation, a nation of one. Can you hear the rhythm of the sabotage? Sabotage. It's a beautiful day for a total mirage. Total mirage. The scenery is shifting like a curtain on a closing night. I'm finally winning the battle because I've dropped the fight. Is it freedom or is it just a very expensive distraction? I'm far too busy enjoying the immediate physical traction. Stop the clock. Check the time. Everything is fine. The horizon is a closing door and I'm already inside. Already high. Check the rearview mirror for the ruins of the afternoon. I'll see you never and I hope it isn't too soon. See you never. Goodbye. Yeah. Rising up now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Salt spray on the wind. I feel the iron gates open, heading where the blue meets sky. No more weight upon my shoulders, running to the wide horizon. To the horizon. Vibration of the road is healing, healing my soul. Foot on the pedal, watch the white lines fly. System try to hold my spirit, but the spirit never dies. Left the mountain of the struggle for the ocean and the light, moving with a rhythmic purpose in the middle of the flight. I don't need a map to find it, I just follow where it feels right. So right. Every mile is a lesson, every turn is a new height. Salt spray on the wind, I feel the iron gates open, heading where the blue meets sky. No more weight upon my shoulders, running to the wide horizon. To the horizon. Vibration of the road is healing, healing my soul. The engine hums a roots melody while the heavy bass line rolls. I am carving out a legacy in the quiet of my bones, leaving every cage wide open, leaving every debt unpaid. Nature is the only ruler in this kingdom we have made. Lioness is on the highway, I am never more afraid. I can see the fire rising in the choices that I stay. No walls can keep me, no chain can bind my feet. I am the rhythm of the water and the heat upon the street. Rising higher, everything is clear ahead. Salt spray on the wind, I feel the iron gates open. Headed where the blue meets sky. No more weight upon my shoulders, running to the wide horizon. To the horizon. Vibration of the road is healing, healing my soul. Coastline calling my name. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Pack the bag and leave the heavy key behind the door. Rusty hinges screaming that I don't live here no more. Dusty floorboards cooling in the quiet of the hall. I'm trading every ceiling for the sky above it all. Heavy air is lifting as I feel the pressure thin. Looking for the place where every single world begins. Where it begins. Kick the gravel, watch it fly. Watch the road and meet the sky. No more asking why. No more why. Windows down, hear the wind howl. Running fast toward the blue line. We are headed for the bright light. Tearing up the map tonight with bright eyes. Tearing it up. Chop the rhythm steady while the pavement starts to bake. Rubber melting fast within the spirit of the wake. Every face I pass is just a ghost of a mistake. I'm thirsty for the ocean and the silver in the lake. Running with the motion of the ever-rising tide. Nothing left to lose and now there's nowhere left to hide. Now here to hide. Kick the gravel, watch it fly. Watch the road and meet the sky. No more asking why. No more why. Windows down, hear the wind howl. Running fast toward the blue line. We are headed for the bright light. Tearing up the map tonight with bright eyes. Tearing it up. Yesterday is just a ghost, driving past the northern coast. What I feared the very most is just a mark upon a post. Let it go, let it go. Windows down, hear the wind howl. Running fast toward the blue line. We are headed for the bright light. Tearing up the map tonight with bright eyes. Tearing it up. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I am gripping the leather until my knuckles turn white, and the engine is vibrating a low frequency of failure. But I am pushing the needle past the limits of nerves, because the wind is the only thing not arguing back. And I am watching the asphalt lines disappear like every heavy conversation. I didn't want to have today, the overthinker. I didn't want to have today, the overthinker in the passenger seat is finally quiet. Checking the map for a place where I can breathe without asking for permission from the ghost of my past. Polishing the glass so I can see the salt spray. It is a heavy lift to be this light. It is a long road to get this right. I am cutting the anchor and watching it sink. Running toward the edge of the blue, leaving the weight in the rear view. No more noise in the open air, just the rhythm of being there. Chasing the horizon line down, where the sky meets the coastal town. I am this verse with one hand on the wheel. It is a meta disaster of how I actually feel. Thinking about the cadence while I switch the gears. Thinking about the cadence while I switch the gears. Wait, I cannot say gears, so I switch the pace. Every mile is a syllable in a sentence of escape. The architecture, my anxiety is falling apart. I used to build walls, but now I build speed. The imposter in my chest is running out of breath. Because you cannot pretend when you are moving this fast. It is a heavy lift to be this light. It is a long road to get this right. I am cutting the anchor, watching it sink. Running toward the edge of the blue, leaving the weight in the rear view. No more noise in the open air, just the rhythm of being there. Chasing the horizon line down, where the sky meets the coastal town. Gravity is just a suggestion for the brave. I am surfing the heat of a concrete wave. No, I mean the asphalt wave of the coast, leaving the person I was like a ghost. The panic is gone and the vision is clear. There is nothing but salt and momentum here. Running toward the edge of the blue, leaving the weight in the rear view. No more noise in the open air, just the rhythm of being there. Chasing the horizon line down, where the sky meets the coastal town. Keep the wheels turning, past the doubt and the burning. Just the salt and the speed, everything I need. Stop the tape now. Packed the gear and cleared the shelf. Left a note for my former self. State lines blurry in the mirror. Looking back makes the path much clearer. Pressure's dropping with the tide. Nowhere left for me to hide. Let it go. Yeah, I am letting go. Finding my way on the open road. Trading the heavy for a light alone. Salt in the air in a new direction. Cupped in the air in a new direction. Cutting the tide to your perfection. This is where I start. You call me reckless for leaving. I call it finally breathing. Stagnant water never turns to blue. I needed space away from you. Pressure's dropping with the tide. Nowhere left for me to hide. Let it go.